Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. We are back from Small Press Expo 2023. It's been a interesting year of convention. Small Press Expo took place this past weekend, and it was the same weekend as Baltimore Comic Con, making a really intriguing year of two conventions in one weekend, which made me wondering what is the world record for how many comic conventions someone's been to in like one weekend or a day or something like that. That'd be something to go check out. Small Press Expo, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is very independent, individual creators, small publishers, fantastic. I love Small Press Expo. It is a celebration of comics, and I think what's really cool about Small Press Expo is that there is so much creativity and so many interesting things that you won't find from major publishers. I mean, this is stuff you won't maybe even find on crowdfunding sites, which is really cool. Though a lot of them are crowdfunding. This year's convention was interesting. I went on Sunday. The hall itself felt a little bit empty. Usually Small Press Expo, it's one that the room can be pretty packed. I don't know what Saturday was like. Sundays I've been there a few times, and this one felt a little bit sparse. Talking to others, they've mentioned it. They thought it was a little bit of a light weekend, but I can't say for sure. It's been a while since I've been to SPX, and I have to say the facility is amazing. There's been years now they've been upgrading the Bethesda Conference Center. There's now like a parking garage, which I don't remember being there. Maybe like just opened the last year I went. The areas, a lot has changed as well. So it's a really cool conference to go. Just what's sprung up and over the years to see what has changed. The comics themselves, as I said, it's a lot of do-it-yourself. It's small publishing. It's literally people Xeroxing stuff. It's amazing as what you can see. There's just such a variety. The other thing that's great is it is a celebration of creators. It's a celebration of themselves. It's a celebration of alternate views, of people willing to throw themselves out there, and I think that's really awesome. Straight white dude, was probably the minority there, and it felt fantastic. I loved being able to see so many comics you just don't necessarily see in various distributors. Let's go with that, or major publishers. So yeah, let's kind of dive in to see what I picked up. And this is all stuff that kind of stood out to me for various reasons. To say I could have gone and blown hundreds and hundreds of dollars would have been an understatement. This is a show that you can go, and I've come out with stacks. What's also cool is I picked up a really cool poster of the Amazon protests on Long Island. The artist who did a bunch of posters for that, or did a poster for that, was there, so I got one of the posters, and then bought some cool original art as well to add to my collection. But let's go and see what I walked out with. This kind of just stood out to me. Ghost Agents looked really cool, very oversized of comic. Art looked interesting. I love kind of like spy action stories. So the presentation of this I thought was really neat. Creator, the name's really familiar, and I'm positive I've read stuff before. Carl Christian Crumpholtz. I loved this art. This artwork really stood out to me. Something about it just really kind of popped, and I had to have both of these issues together. So I'm really psyched to check them out and read. This one's like a kind of a slice of life, and this one's about the cat, or his cat. Just love the art. Really like the art style. Constitution Illustrated. I just had to pick it up. I'm really kind of intrigued about an illustrated copy of the Constitution. Can't go bad catching up about different takes on the Constitution. It looks really kind of cute and fun and cool. So from Drawn and Quarterly, and intrigued about that one. We got Heavy Kill, a graphic novel by Jared Thorne. The one really nice hardback graphic novel kind of stood out to me, and the art looked kind of cool. Like this seemed really interesting. I'm pumped to check it out. Like, this is a nice thick graphic novel for a really good price point. And yeah, so I'm intrigued to check it out. Like, something about this jumped out at me. I think it was a lot of the presentation, but or not. GOP Nuts #1. This is the original art that I bought. I bought a strip from this. Everything had me laughing about it. Is a riff on Peanuts. about the previous administration and all the horrible people within. This one I had to get from Little Red Bird Press, Votes for Women, The Battle for the 19th Amendment, a comics anthology, Little Red Press. I was really intrigued about it. There's a lot of cool books in politics, and me being in politics, love to see what's out there. And I wanted to see what this has to say. It's a cool piece of history. I mean, 19th Amendment is a great bit of history, and I want to see what an anthology talking about it would have to say. So it's 32 artists that have done this, and yeah, I'm kind of pumped to check it out. And then this one was really interesting. As I said, there's things that are really crazy that are shown off at Small Press Expo that you're not going to find anywhere else. We got a healthy body, healthy brain, interesting in the G-point systems. I got the artist who did this. I got a card somewhere. But what's really cool is, like, you can go look at this. This I'll admit, is, like, doesn't really jump out to me. It's a cool, very rough, do-it-yourself indie comic. But this is why I had to have this. And this was kind of like the easy thing to show off. Not the easy thing to show off. This was like one of the simpler things that were shown off. There's one that was way more complicated. They had like different levels and all that. Like, you don't see this in comic shops. And I think this is really, really neat and a really cool example of the type of creativity that you'll find at something like Small Press Expo. So really kind of excited to check this out and show this off a bit more. Love the creativity on this, and there was a few folks that had comics that were like this that I would say break the mold of simple page and art and all that. You know, art panel page. This was really, really cool. So overall, very happy with my gets. As I said, there was an art and poster that was included as well with all this. So it was a fun year. It was a really, really fun year. It was an interesting year, and I'm always excited to go back to Small Press and see what is coming out every year. The thing I did notice that I thought were interesting, and maybe it was just Sunday, was there's usually a table. A lot of people kind of drop off small like zines and one-offs and stuff like that you can go pick up for free. It really wasn't that. There was like one freebie magazine or newspaper that I got. So there was a little bit less of that, which I thought was a little intriguing. But overall, always a fantastic show. If you're into indie comics, Small Press comics, like, this is one to not miss. So check it out. Small Press Expo. Go check it out in 2024. We'll be there. If you want the latest comic news, though, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. And, as always, until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.